In this video, I've got an update for you on my affiliate marketing website, bestroofbox.com. I've got quite a few things to report in this video. First is I've been doing quite a bit of work on the site. I've been adding loads more content. Well, when I say I've been doing the work, actually my writers and my editor has been working hard on the site, and yeah, we've added tons more content. Second thing is that I've switched my ad provider. You'll know that I've been using AdSense. Well, got rid of them and I've switched over to Ezoic. Third thing is that traffic is still in decline, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm not too worried. I'm still kind of okay with that, and I'll be explaining why in this video. As well as sharing with you everything that I've been doing on the site, I will of course be sharing with you the latest traffic numbers in detail and the latest earnings from the site. If you want to get yourself up to speed with everything that I've been doing on the site, as well as how I created the site, you're going to want to check out the playlist. There's a link to it there in a card, and also you'll find links to everything that I talk about in this video below this video in the description. So I think that's enough intro. Let's go. Hello, it's Alex here from WP Eagle. Hope you're all well. So let's start with the figures. Let's start with traffic. I'll put them up now. And as I mentioned, traffic is still down. We take a look, we got 13,523 users in October. That's down 8% on the previous period. And if we look at the sessions, we had 16,587, which is down 10% on the previous period. If we drill down a little bit and take a look at the acquisition, we can see that organic search is down 8%. Now, I'm still sticking with the theory that it's seasonal. In fact, if we have a look at Google Trends for 2019, which is last year, which of course is quite a different year to this year, all things considered. But yeah, if we look at 2019 on Google Trends, we can see that this point of time, well, kind of end of October, going into November, was actually the lowest part of the trend graph in 2019. And actually, if you look in 2020, it looks pretty similar as well. So yeah, this time of year is not great for roof box sales in general. I have, of course, looked into it a little bit more detail. I wanted to check that I wasn't being affected by anything, horrible on Google in terms of any SEO changes that they may have made or algorithm changes that might have affected the site. But in fact, yeah, if you look at the Google Search Console and drill down and have a look at some of the performance figures, I can see that actually I've moved up a position on average in terms of where the site is being shown on Google. So yeah, it's not lost any rank. I just think there's less searches at the moment on Google for roof boxes. And yeah, I'm obviously feeling the effect of that. So I've got my fingers crossed and I'm hoping that in November we turn a corner on the traffic and start to get an increase. But yeah, we'll wait and see. In terms of revenue, let's take a look at that. Let's put Amazon up first. From Amazon.com. The site generated $895.53 in revenue, which is pretty good, which is basically the same as last month. If we look at Amazon Canada, we got $91 Canadian dollars, I should say, and 46 cents, which translates into around 69 US dollars. And if we look at Amazon.co.uk, we generated £17.84, which current exchange rate translates into around $23. So Amazon's still looking pretty good. Let's have a look at AdSense. Put that up now. We can see that from AdSense we got $25.21. So not a bad month, all things considered. If we add up all of those numbers, we get a grand total of $1,013.57, which yeah, I'm pretty pleased with, considering traffic is still in decline. Although it's not in decline as much as it was. It is starting to flatten out. So yeah, I'm feeling optimistic about that, and hopefully we will start to see an increase in November. So let me share with you some of the things that I've been doing on the site. First is I've been adding loads of content. Well, kind of my writers and my editor have been creating and adding loads of content. And yeah, we've still been working through all of the different types of car that are available in the US. If you're a regular follower, you'll know that I'm planning to add an article around pretty much every single type of car that's available. And yeah, talk about the best roof boxes. Now, the content that I'm producing around these is a bit shorter than the usual stuff, because I've got so many articles that I want to add, I kind of needed to get it out quite quickly and at a very good cost. When I say good, I mean low, of course. So yeah, I wanted to keep the articles short, but obviously I was slightly concerned that they might not rank as well. But it seems that they do, and a few of the articles that have been added are already ranking on the first page of Google when you basically type in the car name and roof box. For example, BMW 8 Series roof box. I'll put it up now. You can see the results. It's on the first page. And yeah, quite a few of the others are also ranking pretty well for the name of the car and the word roof box. It's a bit early to say in terms of how much traffic they're bringing in, and I'm not expecting too much from each article. But, you know, when I've got a few hundred articles, even if they're only bringing in, I don't know, 5 visits a day, 300 articles times 5, that's nearly 1,000 visits a day, isn't it? Don't know if my maths isn't that great, but yeah, it's quite a lot. So that's the plan there. And yeah, we'll continue to work on those articles this month. And I think we're about, I don't know, a third of the way through the list of cars. So still plenty to add on that front. I guess the biggest news this month is I've made the switch to Ezoic, which I've been putting off for quite a while. A lot of people have been recommending it to me, saying you've got to switch to Ezoic, you'll earn loads more money. But I had some reservations because I know that they add ads all over your site, and there can be some other problems that can occur when you switch to Ezoic. However, I will say that the process has gone pretty well. They've been holding my hand through the whole thing, and the site is already generating more ad revenue, so that's one good thing. I mean, I'll leave you to decide whether you think the site looks like a dog's dinner now. Go and take a look. I mean, it looks like this. It's got a lot more ads, which I guess is fine, because at the end of the day, we create these sites to make money, not to look like a work of art. It still looks okay to me, but yeah, there are a lot of ads. I should say that Ezoic, the machine learning that's behind Ezoic, is currently learning which ads work best. So there are probably more ads now than there will be in the future. Once the computer algorithm AI thing has worked out which ad placements are best, then it will obviously take out the ones that aren't working. So that may mean less ads on the site. There's been a few other little challenges as well with Ezoic. The site hasn't always worked as well as it was before, but we seem to have overcome most of the issues. I'm still working with the Ezoic technical people to overcome the remaining ones. But yeah, so I guess you need to keep that in mind when you do switch to Ezoic, that it may have an effect on how well your site works. But don't panic, Ezoic will help you through it and make sure that your site gets up and running and is working as well as it was before. In terms of site speed, I've not seen any particular slowdown on the site since switching to Ezoic. It seems pretty fast still, and it's still pulling in a good Google page speed score. So yeah, I was a little bit worried that Ezoic might slow down my site because people have mentioned that in the past, but yeah, it all seems good. If you want to find out a little bit more about Ezoic, there is a link below. I'll put a link up in a card as well. It is an affiliate link. I will earn a commission if you happen to sign up with Ezoic. And I'm going to be kind of documenting exactly how the Ezoic process works in a future video. So that's about it for the October update. For the November update, I will have a full month's worth of Ezoic revenue to show you, and we can obviously compare that with AdSense, see how much more money the site is generating. I'd love to know how your sites are doing. Do leave me a comment below this video. I do read all the comments that I get, and I will try to reply to as many as I possibly can. But until next time, bye for now.